All 10 of our hearts are pumping, chat. The Mauk is banned. We'll see what happens. It looks like the Han Binston is out. The Han Binston is out. They're not even going to mirror D.Va. They know they can mirror D.Va, but they're just pulling out the Han Binston. They're warming it up. They are warming it up. Okay, Hanbin's going to jump out for now. It looks like Team Falcons are taking this very patiently. Gonna wrap around the right side. Okay, Hanbin going for actually a pretty aggressive jump there. Going to get the Suzu just so he can get out. So preemptive Sojourn from Fielder. Proper's going to fall pretty much immediately to Tread. Land is going to kill on the Fielder, and it looks like AlQadsiah are kind of winning. I think Hanbin is just going to swap D.Va. That's what I would expect here because, you know, why take the uncomfortable matchup? Yep, Hanbin over to D.Va. So D.Va maybe an underrated pick as well. You can see how, especially with like the Torb Sojourn, you can really cheese it out. You can kind of force the D.Va pick out of the opposing team. Proper's over to Tracer as well. So interesting. I think actually he was on Tracer before, maybe. Actually, don't remember. I think he might have been on Pharah to start. Looks like they're just gonna kill the turret and slowly take angles here. Falcons taking an incredibly slow fight, a very patient fight, just looking for an opportunity. You see now Hanbin's finally gonna sit on the point. Stalker has his angle set up. Very methodical approach. Tread gonna push forward and actually get a kill into Hanbin. Hanbin loses the Mac. And it looks like AlQadsiah's response there was just to keep playing slow as much as they could. Checkmate cannot get a heal. He was just sitting in the corner forever. Please, somebody heal our Torbjorn. And now the Kitsune, the re-engage from Fielder, it's deadly. A tiny little mistake from AlQadsiah just not healing their Torbjorn for like 10 years. That's going to result in them actually losing a chance at a Flashpoint. Okay, beats for both teams. We're thinking Stalker's a bit ahead on this overclock compared to Lambda. Lambda's going to have to catch up. You also have to watch out for Proper. He can just kind of like pulse you and kill you. But against D.Va and Kiriko, it's not exactly easy to hit pulse bombs. So a bit of pressure in Proper here. Sometimes maybe it's easier just to hit like the D.Va, but the D.Va has Remac. Lambda's going to get Chio early on though. No beat. Wait, that's an insanely good pick. Hold on. I'm not sure how Chio keeps dying first, but it's happening a lot, and Lambda's just cleaning up. He's clearing the field, and it looks like AlQadsiah are on their way to a Flashpoint. They're going to take a Flashpoint off of Team Falcons. This feels like a completely different showing from the West compared to previous LAN events, you know? Like, when we saw Energy Shock, for example, go up against Crazy Raccoon, remember when they won a fight and people were cheering? Right? We just got a Flashpoint off of Team Falcons, so I'm actually pretty impressed, and this overclock here could get quite a bit of value. AlQadsiah have used their beat, but, you know, they can get the beat out early at least. I think they do need to get it out early so that they can kite it, though. Like, they need to use this here. It's going to be beat. There it is. Now we need to kite. Leave. AlQadsiah need to leave. There's the Torb ult from Checkmate. Lambda gets Fielder. Perfect. But, oh, Lambda falls at the very last moment there. The boop into the D.Va bomb. Checkmate did not have a choice in the matter. And now Tread just going to have to die on point here. So you saw, like, the intent from AlQadsiah, it was solid. It was a good idea, but the execution wasn't there. Now Checkmate, okay. This is maybe why we saw a Symmetra ban map 1. Maybe it was the Checkmate sim. Actually, Sim Soj. I can see it. I can see why this would be a potential threat, right? Especially when you're talking about the pressure on each D.Va player. I feel like there's a lot less pressure on Tread now. You know, Hanbin is very good at the D.Va, but against the Symmetra, there's only so much you can do. You just have to play more passive. Fielder's going to drop this Kitsune. Very good timing. Both teams have their Kitsune down, but Haku's going to be the one to die first this time, and Proper's going to pulse into Checkmate. Perfect pulse. The key for Falcons is basically to prevent the Symmetra from getting any value in the late fight, because in these late fight situations, if you had Checkmate alive right now, Checkmate would be burning Hanbin, right? So you get that like level 3 beam, that is an absolute threat. But Tread, oh, and the baby D.Va form gets Fielder? Oh my goodness, we have a dogfight happening on point right now. Oh, and okay, the Symmetra's back. The Symmetra's back and Hanbin's dead. AlQadsiah holding on by a thread. But yeah, this Symmetra, the longer the Symmetra stays in the fight, the more powerful she gets, right? The more powerful. She wants to build up to that beam. She wants to become a late fight threat. She also builds her sim wall very fast late fight. So yeah, but all eyes on Chio here because Chio's close to beat. And, well, he's been dying first a lot. Both teams have beat. So, you know, if Chio dies, that's not going to go well for Team Falcons. It's not going to go well at all. Proper's trying to take an angle around that left side. Here's the overclock engage from Stalker. And now the beat. It's super aggressive. Lambda to take down Stalker. Chio just doesn't have his beat yet, probably because he keeps dying so early. He's just like a little bit behind Haku in a lot of these situations. This is insane, actually. That's another fight win for AlQadsiah. They're doing pretty well. Lambda still holding on to this overclock. That's a beat for a fight win, by the way. That is a beat for a fight win. Now just early overclock. You bait out that beat. You have to kite it again. Then the re-engage with Kitsune. Please, please, please. That is the play. Yes! Early overclock. The beat's out. Okay, Kitsune's down. Nice. Really well played by AlQadsiah. Oh, and then Lambda gets Hanbin in his remake. Oh my goodness, they're gonna do it. They're gonna get a second Flashpoint. They're gonna get oh my goodness. They got a second Flashpoint. The ultimate usage is like perfect. I mean, I read off the play and they make the exact play I want them to. It's beautiful. I think the coaching here is making a massive difference. AlQadsiah, I said this during the EMEA Grand Finals, but I really feel like AlQadsiah are a well-coached team. They are an incredibly well-coached team. Okay. Checkmate. Simwall's down. Hanbin's back over to Winston. Stalker's on Sombra. These are like desperation picks out of Team Falcons. Proper's dead. Oh no. What's going on? And then the Kitsune from Fielder. But that's not going to get any value. That's a bad Kitsune. They're about to lose a map. Oh, Fielder's able to get labbed out of it. But like, AlQadsiah, they get the point cap. And I don't think Team Falcons can engage. Tread. Probably going to use the remake here just to live. Yep, just going to go on point. They're trying to hold on to point as long as they can. They're just trying to extend this fight. Landon's dead. I think AlQadsiah know that they're going to lose this fight here. But with that self-destruct, I do think it was worth it because they just get like 30% more at this point. Look at this. See, I think that was worth it. Like, they knew they were losing this fight. They still went for this either way. Checkmate. Over to the Tracer. Maybe for a touch. Okay, they're making the rotation in. Team Falcons have quite a good few ultimates. Stalker's in on the back, gonna kill the turret force. And now, Landon's Kitsune is just, I don't think it's enough. Okay, you get the EMP out of a Stalker. This might be a Flashpoint, but no, Lambda gets 2! Haku's dead though, so this is gonna really affect the ability for AlQadsiah to stay and stabilize, but it's gonna be an overclock. It's gonna be an attempted hero play here from Lambda. Lambda wants to close it out now, but Hanbin's Primal's able to get 2. Hanbin keeps things alive for Falcons. But AlQadsiah slowly, you can see them creeping in, the respawns creeping in. Hanbin's gonna go for a little bit of an engage here. Stalker, able to get out. Kitsune out of Fielder. I don't think AlQadsiah can get another touch here, and they're going to give it up. They still have 2 more chances, though. And that was a lot of ults out of Team Falcons. Team Falcons had to use everything. Lambda's able to get Chio again! Oh my goodness! And, wow. Lambda! Oh my goodness, Lambda! This guy's kind of incredible. He is performing at his highest right now. This is... I don't think I've ever seen Lambda perform like this, ever. Okay, AlQadsiah making their way in. Still going to be respawns for Team Falcons, but AlQadsiah, because they won that kind of like side fight, they're going to have advantage on ults. They're going to have a big advantage. Like, look at this. For this first fight, this is a must-win for AlQadsiah because they have such an advantage. So if Team Falcons take this, like, they're going to have a pretty good chance. But here's the Kitsune. Hanbin's dead. And look at that. Beautiful. It's just a Kitsune for a fight when very economical from AlQadsiah. You couldn't ask for a better fight. The only better fight would be Lambda just killing everybody without using Kitsune, so... you know, it can't get much better than that. Now beat and Checkmate's Torb ultimate. I think here, AlQadsiah, their goal should be to just hold on the point as long as they can. You know, throw that Torb ult down, just like live as long as they can. If you can bait and engage... Oh my goodness, Lambda! Kills proper! His head has been removed. And now Lambda's just backing off. Hanbin's dead. I mean, why are we beating Haku? Haku, what are we doing? Oh my goodness. We're about to take a map off of Team Falcons and we are just using a beat for fun. We're just using a victory beat like, oh yeah, Lambda just killed 2, but let's beat. Okay, sure. Lambda playing a super aggressive... What is this? No. What are we doing? Oh, they get the beat at a Chio, I guess. Like, okay. That was a play. That was a choice for sure, and the point flipped. I don't know if I agree with that. That seemed pretty stupid. And now I think Tread staggered, right? Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think they just made a critical mistake again. Oh, okay. Tread just got staggered. Maybe the hardest I've seen a D.Va get staggered in a while. And now Team Falcons have a massive ult bank. You really wanted to burn that in a defensive fight, because I feel like using this Torble, especially in a defensive fight, would be easier. The plan here is to engage with Overclock with AlQadsiah, and then the moment that Team Falcons try and push in, it's going to be a Torble. It's definitely going to be a Torbolt to defend, right? So the Torbolt is kind of a defensive ultimate. It's kind of like Beat, only it's on the ground and it hurts you. Oh, we're kind of missing the fight. Bit of a prod error there. But yeah, Team Falcons, they pushed in super, super aggressively. It looks like Checkmate didn't even have a chance to use his. Not going to use their giving up point. AlQadsiah gave up their chance at a Flashpoint. They actually just gave up their chances at a Flashpoint there by going hyper aggressive with their comp too. It's like, I get it. Like, I get it. I really respect the grind to go that aggressive all the time. Oh, Landon, please live, please live, please live, please live. Okay, someone gave him a TP. And then Lambda gets proper again. Stalker's able to trade Landon this time, though, so that means no Kitsune for AlQadsiah. And now it's the Torbolt down. Okay, I like that. We're trying to buy some time. Lambda needs peel. Someone peel for Lambda. He's gonna die to virus. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hanbin actually full-on wastes Primal here, so this is still just the slightest bit winnable. Kiriko and the Lucio ultimates. Oh, but Team Falcons take a super, super aggressive engage. AlQadsiah react to it in time, though. Hanbin's dead. It's a very, very simple 2-for-1 ult trade. 2 support ultimates beat 1. There, I mean, to kind of describe that kind of attack, you know, Team Falcons knew, and they kind of went for a similar aggressive attack that AlQadsiah went for. They knew that they were at an ultimate disadvantage, so they decided, hey, we're just gonna like run at you as fast as we can and hope that you don't react in time. They went super, super, super hyper. Oh, Lambda! The pick on the fielder! That means no Kitsune for Team Falcons. It's gonna take them longer to build this. That's an insane pick. That's, no, ridiculously absurd, actually. I've been taking a bit of damage. No. Proper's dead. Proper fed. Stalker's feeding. Wait, Falcons, they're staggering. I think AlQadsiah are going to push on this. They are. They're going to keep going. They're looking for another stagger kill. Okay, they're going to back off now. Fielder, getting close to this Kitsune. Okay, AlQadsiah, they are at an ultimate disadvantage, but only for a little bit. If Landon can build this Kitsune at a record pace, it is possible. Or if Checkmate is able to, like, buy time with Torbolt, anything. AlQadsiah, they need to play their cards right, though. They need a play. Maybe a hero play from Lambda is necessary. There's the Kitsune down on point. AlQadsiah are able to cut it. Cut it. No, tread. Live. Okay, Tread's alive. Oh, but Lambda's dead. That's really unfortunate. It looks like it's a reset. Quick reset from AlQadsiah. And this is going to be really rushed now. The stagger onto the Lucio. Oh, that's particularly brutal to get back. I'm not sure how that ended up occurring, but now AlQadsiah have one more chance. They're so close to taking a map off of Team Falcons. It's already really a great performance from them. Great showing from them. We'll see what happens. EMP ready to go. There it is. Thrown down by Stalker. The aggressive beat. Falcons are putting everything into their aggression here. The beat from Haku's off, though. He built it in time. I'm not sure who's going to win this, but there is a touch. Stalker's the one who's going to fall. And Checkmate's able to get Chio. Wait, AlQadsiah might do this. Because Haku, I don't know how he built the beat so quickly, but he did. And he did an Ajax it, and all of a sudden, Team Falcons, they're about to drop a map to AlQadsiah. Oh my goodness. The better Saudi team, I suppose. Oh my goodness. What a performance. That's incredible. Well, AlQadsiah take that. Why was he ever unfair? That is true. That's a good point. Oh, wow. Beautiful. And Lambda leading the charge on the Sojourn. That is absolutely insane. That's absolutely insane.